Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Old Trafford. You join us for this match between the Manchester Originals and the Southern Brave. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Both captains would have been hoping to win the toss here and send the opposition in. It won't be easy for the openers to walk out there and face the new ball.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Finds the fielder with that shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 5 off it. The Originals are 5 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Brian Statham end.
Into the attack, the Southern Brave.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Vince, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, the Originals are 13 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Jordan from the Stretford end. Got that away nicely. Good catch, out. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Straight to the fielder. Smacks that away through the gap. That's the over. The Originals are 18 for 1.
End of the fourth over. The Manchester Originals are now on 18 for 1.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. 4 runs added in the over. The Originals are 22 for 1.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end.
The Southern break.
Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Thompson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
A very good power play. Plenty of good shots around the ground. If they can keep that up and now rotate the strike in between, well, a large total is up for grabs.
Nicked it. Needs to be on target. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Was quick onto that in the infield. No. Terrible shot. Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Over. The Originals are 35 for 2. Butler didn't get that on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes. Jordan from the Stretford end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Smacks that away through the gap.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That's the over. The Originals are 44 for 2.
End of the over. The Manchester Originals are now on 44 for 2.
How will the bowler respond?
Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. 3 off it. The Originals are 47 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Big edge. Overton with a huge appeal. Huge edge. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
7 runs added in that over. The Originals, 54 for 2. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's the over. The Originals are 66 for 2. Archer from the Stretford end.
Now 66 for 2.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. That's a confident appeal.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
End of the 11th over. The Manchester Originals are now on 68 for 3.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Finds the fielder with that shot. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
The Brave needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
End of the 13th over. The Manchester Originals are now on.
How will he reply?
Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
End of the 13th over. The Manchester Originals are now 80 for 4.
Overton from the Brian Statham end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Three runs added in that over. The Originals are 83 for 4.
End of the over. The Manchester Originals are now on 83 for 4.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those this over.
Finds the edge. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edged it. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. He was quick onto that in the infield. Jeez, timed that well.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
That's the over. The Originals are 111 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
5 more balls for this bowler.
Great swirl from the Brian Statham end. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Pinged off the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's gone. A nice simple catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Make him welcome.
Massive outside edge. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Originals are 119 for 5.
End of the 18th over. The Manchester Originals are now 119 for 5.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Thompson has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Ouch, that looked nasty. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Archer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Huge edge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
End
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. And the innings comes to an end. The Brave will need 145 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Perfectly timed.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Beats the field with a great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. The Brave are 10 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Going with pace now.
Remaining, Southern Brave need 155 runs and have no outs. James Anderson, the new bowler, into the attack for the Manchester Originals.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Gone! Oh, that's a horrible shot to start the over. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. The Braves are 11 for 2. Ahmad, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
New bowler into the attack for the Manchester Originals.
Vince wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
The big one, 12 runs out of there. The Braves are 23 for 2. Ahmad from the Stretford end. Out! Caught! Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Six runs out of there. The Braves are 29 for 3.
End of the 4th over. Southern Braves are now on 9 for 3.
Anderson has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Brian Statham end. misses everything. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. He was quick onto that in the infield. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end.
Lewis Gregory, the new bowler, into the attack.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. No. Terrible shot. Massive outside edge. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Hartley into the attack now from the Stretford end. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Brave are 47 for 3.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now 47 for 3. For this bowler.
Tongue from the Stretford end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
He's the new batter, the Southern Brave.
Straight to the fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Drilled that one away. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
With 55 balls remaining, Southern Brave need 87 runs and have 4 out.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over, the Brave, a 67 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Evans waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Brave, a 75 for 4.
End of the 11th over. Southern Brave are now on to 5 for 4.
Garton coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Big edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant shot there.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. The Brave are 85 for 4.
With 40 balls remaining, Southern Brave need 60 runs and have 4 out.
Gregory coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Gregory over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That's the over. The Brave are 94 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Doesn't beat the infield. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Brave are 97 for 4.
End of the 14th over. Southern Brave are now on 97 for 4.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Just quick onto that in the infield. Misses everything. Big edge. Huge edge.
And that is the half-century.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
With 25 balls remaining, Southern Brave need 4 runs and have 4 out.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Perfectly timed.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
End of the 16th over. Southern Brave are now 107 for 4.
Anderson, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Massive outside edge. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Anderson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Anderson is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, the Braves are 124 for 4.
End of the 18th over. Southern Braves are now on 124 for 4.
Hartley from the Brian Statham end. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Finds the edge. Needs a direct hit. Edged it. Big edge. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers. That's the over. The Braves are 139 for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
With 10 balls remaining, Southern Braves need 6 runs and have 4 out.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Huge edge. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Thank you very much for joining us here for this match.
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory, I'd say.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.